Michael. Hey, Matthew. Dad here. I wanted to put together our team's very first explainer, just for you two. This is going to be all about our basketball season that's coming up.
I am so excited that I get to be your coach this year. Seriously, we are going to learn so much and we're just going to have an amazing time together. So think of this as our little guide to getting started.
Okay, so you're on the team, which is awesome, but you're probably asking yourselves, okay, so now what happens? What do we do? Well, that is exactly what we're about to talk about. Let's get this basketball adventure started. And just like any great adventure, the very first thing we have to do is learn the map. First thing on our map is just understanding the game. See, our third grade league, it has some special rules, and they're all there for one reason: to make basketball easier to learn and, honestly, a lot more fun to play.
I mean, you've seen the pros play on TV, right? They're on those giant 10-foot hoops with a huge basketball. But our league, it's a little different. And I think it's way better for us. We get to play on 9-foot hoops and we use a smaller ball. You know what that means? It makes shooting way easier. And maybe the best part is that we only play man-to-man defense. That just means you only have one player to guard, so you're not going to get swarmed by the whole other team. It gives everyone space to actually learn and play.
Oh, and check this out. This might just be the best rule of all. In our league, it's an actual rule that every single player gets to be on the court for at least half the game. It's all about making sure everybody gets a real chance to play. Pretty cool, huh? All right, let's learn a couple of words the referee might yell out. First one is traveling. This is just a fancy word for moving your feet or taking a bunch of steps when you're holding the ball instead of dribbling it. Don't worry, it happens to everyone. We'll practice moves in practice, things like jump stops and pivots that'll help us avoid it. Okay, here's another one you'll definitely hear: double dribble. This one's super simple. It just means you either dribbled with two hands at the same time, or you stopped dribbling, held the ball, and then started dribbling again. Just remember this: once you pick up your dribble, your next move has to be a pass or a shot. And the last one for now is a foul. This is what happens when there's illegal contact, like if you push another player or hit their arm while they're shooting. Fouls are just a normal part of basketball, so don't even worry about them. We're going to learn how to play awesome defense by moving our feet, not by using our hands. Okay, enough about the rules. Let's get to the really fun stuff: the super skills and the cool moves we're going to master together in practice. This is the good part.
At practice, we're going to focus on getting great at these 4 things. We're going to master dribbling, even with your other hand. We'll learn how to pass the ball, like a chest pass and a bounce pass. We'll work on shooting. That means layups and our special secret code. And we'll learn defense, which is really all about staying in front of your player.
Speaking of a secret code for shooting, here it is. This is such an easy way to remember how to shoot correctly, and it's called BEEF. Ready? B is for balance your feet. E is for eyes on the basket. The second E stands for keeping your elbow right under the ball. And F is for follow through, kind of like you're reaching your hand into a cookie jar on a really high shelf. See? BEEF.
So we've got the rules down, we've got the skills, but how do we bring it all together and play as a team? Let's talk about what our practices and games are actually going to look like.
Trust me, our practices are going to fly by because they are packed with action. We'll always kick things off with a fun warm-up game. Then we'll spend most of our time learning those super skills. After that, we'll have a scrimmage, which is just a practice game. And we'll end with some sort of fun competition and a team huddle. It's all about moving and playing. Now, for game day, we're going to keep it really simple. We're going to focus on just 5 things: hustling back on defense, finding your person to guard, spreading out so we give each other space, looking for open teammates to pass to, and of course, the most important one: cheering for each other, whether we're on the court or on the bench. So you know what to expect from practices and games, but I also want you to know what you can expect from me, not just as your coach, but, as your dad. This quote right here, this is everything. This is my whole coaching idea. This is what I believe is the most important thing. It's not about winning. It's not about losing. It's about being good teammates and just having a great time. So this is my promise to you guys and to the whole team. My job is to celebrate how hard you try, not what the score is.
It's to help you try new things without ever being afraid of making a mistake. It's to make sure we are all being great teammates, and my #1 job is to keep basketball fun. We've covered a lot of stuff, but I saved the single most important part for last. This right here is our team's #1 goal for the entire season.
So forget about all the talk about dribbling and beef and defense for a second. Beyond everything else we've talked about, there is one goal that is more important than anything.
Here it is. Our most important goal is simply this.
Have fun. That's it. That is the whole point. If we are smiling and we're trying our best and we're enjoying our time out there together, then we are having a perfect season. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
I am so proud of you both, and I absolutely cannot wait to get on the court with you and our whole team. It's going to be such an awesome adventure. So what do you say? You guys ready to play?